Hello and welcome back to our Listen and Share series for the month of July. This is day 26, which is amazing. My name is Jazelle. I hope that you are doing so well and that you've had an opportunity to listen to the previous messages, that you've been encouraged, that you've been challenged, and that ultimately is helping you to go to that next level in your life's journey, even if it's just for the season. Our message today is all about kind of talking about manifestation a bit and how you are manifesting even when you don't realize it. I know that this is kind of a hot topic right now. Some people go this way, that way. There's a lot of different beliefs around it. But I truly believe that it falls in line with the idea that your words shape your life, that you have the power of life and death in your tongue, and how that is for other people, but it's also for you. It's also for how you are speaking about your own life, how you are creating your own life, how you're bringing things to you. We are not in kind of like this, everything is happening to me, reactionary, victimizing reality. We can be if we decide to be, but ultimately it's still our decision. And so this idea on how you're manifesting your life, you're manifesting things in your life, whether you recognize it or not, is based off of so many things. Sometimes it comes like after the moment and you get the aha moment and like, wow, I totally manifested that. Oh my gosh. And sometimes it's right there when it's happening and you see it unfolding. I think I've shared, or I know for sure I've shared one of my experiences that was a big thing that I desired. And it was about being a part of this social club, and I shared that with you all, and the work that I needed to do within myself to even get to that place of asking. And again, yes, it is all about asking. So the first thing that I'll say, because I don't want to forget it, is even just recently, as of today, I realized I had spoke something like, I desire this, God, I desire this. And it hit me as I was in the bathroom, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm washing my hands. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what I asked for. And immediately I stopped and I was like, this is a moment of gratitude. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for helping this to come into be. But then I said, thank you, Jazelle, for asking. Because sometimes there are things that we desire in our life and we don't ask for it. We just want, but we don't ask for, we don't ask and put that desire out there. Whether it's because you feel like God is too busy or source is too busy to answer you, or like, who are you? You're so little, you're not important. All of that is lies, right? But it really does come from us being able to ask, whether you write this down in your manifestation book or your journal, or you put it on a vision board. This is a form of being in the frequency of it, a form of asking, a form of, this is where I am going. This is my desire, right? Okay, so that's the front part. But I wanted to just take some time in this video to share some of the things that has come to me, and I'm like so grateful for it. Like simple things, but big things for me. For one, I wanted to go out of town to see my grandmother, and she wasn't feeling well, and I just felt the urge to go and see her. So I booked my ticket, and I was like, my flight ticket, and I was like, I don't know where I'll be staying, but I know in this frequency of where I am right now, I really desire to stay at a nice hotel, like 4 stars and up. Like that is more so of where I'm going vibrationally, just the higher level hotels. And I don't know how I was gonna pay for it. I didn't know any details, but I was just like feeling that, like, God, this is a desire of mine. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I didn't even know what hotel would be the best fit yet. I hadn't even gotten to looking at the hotels. And so when the time came for me to go ahead and book my hotel, someone reached out to me and was like, hey, did you book your hotel? No, I didn't book it yet. Oh, well, I have some points. You can use this, right? I'll go ahead and book it for you. They booked the hotel for me. And I was like, okay, cool. I had never stayed at this hotel before. I got there. It was like afternoon, early evening time. I got there, got to the front desk, and the lady there was saying, oh, hey, we upgraded your room just based off of your points. And I was like, Okay, great. Thank you. You know, I appreciate it. Thinking it's going to be like, instead of two queens, it'll be a king or something like that. Can I tell you, I walked into that place. It was a whole studio apartment. Like, it had a one bedroom apartment, actually. It had a whole one bedroom, huge, beautiful city views. And then it had a wonderful bathroom with a bath, because I love tubs. And then it had a whole living room area and a dining area that had stools, had the refrigerator. I mean, it was like a whole apartment. A whole apartment. And I was so geeked out because this was a desire of mine. And it wasn't just like the hotel was really nice. So the hotel itself would have been satisfactory. You know, it would have answered that desire that I had. But not just that. It wasn't just staying at a nice hotel. It was actually being like having this whole suite to myself. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And then I got some free dessert with it. It was absolutely amazing. I was totally grateful. Definitely giving my thanks to God, giving my thanks to the individual who blessed me with that. And such a gift, right? But it was a desire that I asked for. Okay, so now a recent one, going back to my hometown, and I had my flight situated, and I knew I was going to be there for about like a week, almost a little over a week. So again, and I don't know why I'm just talking about housing stuff. There's been plenty of other things, but I'm going to talk about this for now. And long story short, I'm like reaching out to a friend. Hey, I'm going to be in town. Will you be available? No, I'm going to go out. Me and my hubby are going out of town. Okay, well, I look forward to seeing you maybe before or after or something like that. So I'm brushing my teeth a couple of days later. I'm brushing my teeth, and this download direction came to me. I say God came to me. It was like, ask her if she would be open to you house sitting. And so I was like, okay, well, the time that they will be out of town would be the time that I would actually be in town. And so I would almost a week will be looking for like a hotel or whatever for that amount of time. So I just sent her a text. I was like, hey, I was brushing my teeth and this thought popped into my head. What do you think about me house sitting while you guys are out of town? And she was like, that would be great. Yes. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, nice. That's great. What a gift to me, right? So then a couple of days before I go on the trip, I'm like, okay, so I have my housing is taken care of. Wonderful. Now getting around, am I going to lift it? Am I going to take a car? What am I going to do? That means renting a car. Okay, is that how I want to spend my funds, or do I want to just take public transportation? How, just thinking about it, not worried about it, just thinking about it, and just, putting it out there that it will be nice to have a car. Maybe to go ahead and rent a car so that I have a little bit more flexibility, since I'll probably be primarily, just traveling by myself. Do you know, the day before I leave, my friend reaches out like, hey, do you want to use our car? Well, do you want to use our car while we're away? And I'm like, yes, that would be wonderful. So just little things like this. Again, there have been multiple areas where just asking, putting that desire out there, asking, and seeing the fruit of it. And it has happened in more ways than I could have even imagined. So yes, well, I ended up being in a 2-bedroom, 2 full bath condo, beautiful area of town, loft condo, wonderful deep bathtubs, which is huge for me, and a car. Like I am set, for over a week. For what? It's a gift. And I'll do a little something because I want to, but it was a gift to me. And so just as we have the opportunity to manifest in a lot of negative ways, depending on your thought process, oh, I'm feeling sick, oh, I feel like this, or things are always horrible, and you see that reflected in your life, just wanting to encourage you all that you can place those desires out there of things that you want to see, you want to feel, you want to have in your life. And either way, we're manifesting. Either way, stuff comes in from other people, true, but how we choose to allow it to impact us and create ripple effects in our lives, we have a lot of control over that. And so be aware of your thoughts, be aware of the words that you're saying. Take that chance, put your request out there and believe and be open to seeing it come to you. And then once it does, say thank you. So that's our message for today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.